FCF, good morning. It's day 2 in our study on God's guidance. And it's a wonderful thing to know that the infinite Creator wants to guide you and I through this life. Now, guidance, once again, it does not mean that He's going to, tell us exactly what to do all the time. If He wanted robots, He would create robots. It doesn't mean that, for every single decision we face in life, we're going to have crystal clarity. It does mean, though, that even in those situations where we don't have crystal clarity, God wants to guide us. Remember what we said also. Spiritual depth and maturity is not constantly looking for signs from God. Not saying, oh God, I don't want my thoughts at all or my will at all. I just want you to move me and tell me what to do. That sounds real spiritual, but it's counterproductive to what God wants. He wants mature sons and daughters that so love Him that they learn His ways and His will and His word and His work, and then choose to exercise our will to cooperate with Him. That's those that He can guide in the way that He wants, because His guidance is always also to help us develop, to help us to grow, to put on the full image of Christ. All right, I'm going to read to you from Psalm 32 today, Psalm of David, and I'm just going to read a couple verses. Verse 8, it says, I will instruct you. This is the Lord talking to David. He says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you. Then he gives David a warning, and of course it's for you and I. Do not be like the horse or the mule, which have no understanding, but must be controlled by bit and bridle, or they will not come to you. Now this is a very, very important concept in guidance. Let me start with the beginning again. He says, I'll instruct you, and I'll teach you in the way you should go, and I'll counsel you and watch over you. These are all cognitive exchanges between ourselves and God. Once again, God wants us to get into His Word, learn His will, learn His ways, learn about His work, okay? Then embrace it as we understand it and throw ourselves into it. He does not want robots. Christians, well-meaning Christians, as I've said before, they really think it's going deeper. They say, oh God, just rid me of my will, rid me of my thoughts. You choose for me, I don't want anything but your will. The intent is good, but the idea is bad. And the next verse is the exact counter. He says, don't be like the horse or the mule, which have to be forced or directly guided. You have to pull on the reins, the bit and the bridle, he says.
I love the way you think. I love the way you feel. I love that beautiful